ways to go but up. They say no matter how big or small the tube is, the cream will always find its way to the top. Now's the time for me to claim my spot, and I live life on the edge, because if not, I feel like I was taking up too much space. You see, it was my weaknesses that made me strong. And from all my failures, I have learned from that a man who has never made a mistake has never done anything new. And if this man can drive a car safely and kiss a pretty girl, then he's simply not giving the kiss the attention that is due. Now that's a snippet from a poem that I wrote several years ago. But inside of this poem lies several keys for all of you to live a kick-ass life. Right now, why and how can I stand in front of you all and say I'm living a kick-ass life? Let me share. Right now, next month, I will be starring in a movie called Who Gets Married First. I'll be one of the lead actors in this movie. Dream come true. You snap for that reason? Come on! What you talking about? What you mean? You're gonna see me on the big screen. And I'm super excited about that. But let me share with you all how this opportunity manifested itself. I went to go see a good friend of mine at Dream Cafe. His name is Stevie Baggs. He is a former NFL player, and he hosts an open mic show at Dream Cafe, and he's also a reality TV star. He's my friend, so I go up and say, "Hey, Stevie, what's going on, bro? What's up? How you doing today?" Shake his hand. What's up? Regular conversation, men talk. And I say, "Hey, what y'all got going on inside of Dream Cafe?" He says, "Hey, man, they shooting a movie. You want to be the director?" "Sure." Go in. Shake his hand. "Hi, my name's Bailey." He says, "Hey, you want to audition for the movie?" "Sure. Okay, go ahead. All right, I'm ready." He gives me the lines, go outside, and I read them. About an hour. Read the lines, go out, practice in my head. I say, "Excuse me, sir, hey, you want to go outside and practice the line with me?" Guy comes outside, we practice the line, we go over them a little bit, still a little nervous. Go back inside, say, "Hey, Ben's the director." I say, "Ben, I'm ready to go. Let's shoot it." He said, Ben says, "Hey, what part are you going to try out for?" I said, "Mike." He says, "Oh, man, we got 4 mics already. I think this part, Damien, will be a little bit better for you. Damien is a cheater and a liar." I said, I can do that part, you know what I'm saying? I know a little something about that. She's like, little child, listen, okay. I know a little something about that. So I went up and I auditioned for the part, and literally I blew it away. Because I was just speaking from my heart. Just speaking from my heart. They got a saying, and maybe y'all can finish this saying, when you stay ready, you don't have to
get ready.
Right, now how was I ready for this opportunity? I was ready for this opportunity because 2 years ago, I went to an audition and I failed. I went to an audition and I was the perfect character that they were looking for, and I failed. I was so low that I felt like I didn't have no other place to go but up. Here's a reminder to you all. If you ever fall down on your back, remember to sit up. And if you fall down on your face, remember to push up. And never look down on your fellow man or woman unless you're going to reach your hand down to help them up. And Stevie helped me. He introduced me to this producer. When I went in to audition for it, I had freed myself up where I was no longer afraid of the outcome. I wasn't attached to the outcome. It's called intent. And having intention and freedom from outcome, meaning I know what it is that I'm going for and that I want. But if I don't get it, my whole world won't be over with. A lot of times people see hey, you went out for an audition, you didn't get it? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, I'm sorry for you. Like, I don't care, like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's why you go audition 10, 20, 40, 50 different times, because it only takes one yes. How am I living a kick-ass life right now? Like Miss Pauline just told you all, January 22nd, Let's Talk Live will be going to South Carolina State University. Yes! Oh my gosh! Yes! Yes! Let me tell you why I'm so super excited about this opportunity, because dreams do come true. My whole objective for this speech today is to inspire you and motivate you to turn your thoughts into action. Again, turn your thoughts into action. It does you no good to keep that dream and that vision and that thought in your head, because it just stay there. It's just ideas. They're just dreams. I'm here to inspire you to turn those dreams into reality. At South Carolina State University, it was around 2006, there was a workshop that came, and these people were talking about African spirituality and African consciousness. And I went to this seminar, I sat there in the front row, and I was blown away by all the information that they were giving me. One of the things that I learned there was about the original cross, which was an ankh. It was something, when I first seen the ankh, I was drawn to it. Like, what? What is that? I felt some type of resonance with it. I felt like I knew that symbol. I've come to find out that the ankh is the original cross. It's the symbol of eternal life. And what it represents is the masculine energy of God and the feminine energy of God coming together to create life. After I left this workshop, I was blown away by the information and how it had transformed my life. Because here you have it, a 20-year-old child who had thought the world was operating in this way, all of this time getting information that I had learned from my parents and society, to come and find out that there's a whole nother world out there. And once I found out about it, that was the world that resonated with me, not so much what I was taught all of my life. So what I promised myself was, I'm going to create some type of program to come back to colleges like South Carolina State University to have a transformative experience like I did. I wanted to create something and share that and give that same experience that I had with others. See, what I didn't know was when I went to that workshop, it inspired me to start a journey of self-development. Because once I found out about the I realized, I don't know anything. I don't know nothing. Like, as much as I thought I knew, I don't know. So I went on a search to find out all this information, and I started studying, and I started reading, and I started gathering all this information about the power of the subconscious mind, the power of our thoughts, the power of visualization, the power of speaking things not as they are, but how you wish them to be. And once I began to learn all this information, I began to apply it in my life. It's called wisdom. Wisdom is knowledge applied. After I began to apply these different things in my life began to take on a whole nother path. I started living a kick-ass life. I had opportunities coming to me out of the blue. I started meeting all these people. I started acquiring different things just from the strength of people liking who I am and using my thoughts and taking them into action. And I created a self-help organization, me and my business partner, called Get Into the Know, K-N-O-W. Know stands for knowledge, needs, opportunities, and wisdom, where we provide you with the knowledge needed to create opportunities using wisdom, because we must remember that wisdom is knowledge applied. Does you no good to know what to do and don't do it? Does you no good to hear this speech, get a principle or something that you could use in your life, and then when you walk out of the door, you don't use it? Wisdom is knowledge applied, meaning you have to take what's in your head and do something about it. Again, my goal is to inspire you to turn your thoughts into action. I created this organization with my business partner, Calvin Brown. For 3 years, we were in the Northwest Community Center, Mercy Drive, Florida, one of the toughest neighborhoods in the whole wide world, and we put on this workshop for free, because my name Bailey B. We put on this workshop for free for 3 years straight, every last Saturday of the month, to bring a group of people into a room together and we have a positive discussion about whatever topic that we chose for this particular month. We talk, and my dream, I used to tell Calvin all the time, my dream was to get Let's Talk Live on a traveling circuit to all the black colleges around the world. I had a vision of camera crews following us around, recording us live, and then it's going up on BET. There was a TV show that used to go around BET. They used to go to different colleges, and that's where I got the idea from. And I wanted to basically create this program where we could connect people through conversations. Now, fast forward, got the talk show, been doing it for 3 years. My business partner, Calvin Brown, passed away of myeloma cancer. I had been so low that I didn't know where to go. So what was I to do? Was I to quit? Or was I to keep going with the little limited resources that I had? I kept going. Continued doing Let's Talk Live in Orlando without a team. We had built a team of 9 people, but after Calvin passed away, I had to do it all by myself. So imagine the same workshop that I was doing, sharing this workshop with somebody, meaning that we were splitting the energy. I was going and producing the same workshop and putting out so much more energy than I was before. But I didn't give up. And now I'm reaping the rewards of not giving up, which is living a kick-ass life. I just recently, 3 days ago, was talking to the director of South Carolina State University. I'll tell you about this story. This was a 2-month process to get this gig. I called his office, and I said, I'm looking for the person who would do the hiring to bring someone out to do motivational speaking or a talk for homecoming. Okay, let's set up an appointment tomorrow for 12 p.m. between 12 and 1. I call, look, the whole day, I'm excited. I can't wait to 12 get here. I got my phone reminder set. I got the reminder in my planner. I got the reminder on Facebook. Call at 12 o'clock, 11:59 here. I'm already dialed. I call, ring, 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 ring. Y'all want to take a wild guess what happened? No answer! Dang, I want to give up. But you know what? I'm going to call tomorrow. Ring, 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 ring. Y'all want to take a guess at what happened? No answer! You know what? It's all right. I'm going to wait a week. I'm going to wait a week and see. Ring, ring, ring. Y'all want to take a guess at what happened? No answer. Golly. But guess what? Out of all the motivational speeches, Les Browns I done heard, all these great talkers, all these great motivational people, one thing that they always say is never quit. Keep calling. There's nothing wrong with nagging. Be a nagger. At least you nagged to the point where you got what you wanted. So I called the next week. Ring, ring, ring. Hey, how's it going? Hello. This is Mr. Presley speaking. Yes, I'm calling to speak with Mr. Presley. This is he. Oh, hey, how you doing, Mr. Presley? I'm on the phone with him. Long story short, I negotiate doing a deal at Let's Talk Live at South Carolina State University. Here's the kick-ass part about this. After he looks through it and he reviews it and he says, hey, we're going to bring you out January 22nd, got the date. And it sounded real good. I went to thinking. I was like, hey, did you look on the website and see my fees, how much I charge for my talk show? He said, yeah, as long as it's under $2,500, it's cool. Well, shoot, that's my price. That's my price. That's what it says on the site. That is what it says on the site. Listen. Ladies and gentlemen, I just came up here and I shared with you all how I'm living a kick-ass life. Just shared with you all how I manifested my dream of taking Let's Talk Live from being a thought in my head to taking action and becoming a thing. Also shared with you all how I will be starring in a movie in a couple of months. But I know these things might not be important. See, I want to give you some principles that you can use in your life so you can begin to live a kick-ass life. The first principle that I want to share with you all so that you can live a kick-ass life is take risks. Take risks. I titled this speech a kick-ass life because every time I say ass, see, look, you looked up. Why? Miss Pauline looked up. Said why? Because too often in life we're trying to play it safe. Let me let you know. Let me let you in on a secret. Either there are going to be some people that love you, and there are going to be some people that hate you. Stop straddling the fence, trying to I want to make everybody like you. You can do everything right, and people still aren't going to like you. Don't be afraid to take risks. Second principle, learn to use death as your ally. Again, learn to use death as your ally. My business partner, like I told you all, Calvin Brown, passed away of myeloma cancer. What I realize right here and right now is we will not get to live forever. I'm 32 years old right now. I just feel a blink of an eye, I felt like I was 12. Just yesterday, I felt like I was 12. Any of y'all have that similar situation where you feel like time is speeding up, and things blowing by a lot faster? Truth is, we're not going to be here one day. We're not. So we have to learn to squeeze every bit of life that we have left in us. You got to learn how to squeeze life out of it. Sometimes you might be tired and you want to go home and go to sleep, but you might miss that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Suck it up. Because tomorrow you could be dead. And the reason why I'm saying this to you all, I never would have thought when we were building Get Into the Know and doing Let's Talk Live, and right here today I'm telling you all that I got booked live at South Carolina State University. I thought that Calvin would be here with me. I didn't think that. You know, we have relationships, we have people in our lives right now who could be gone tomorrow. Learn to squeeze all you can out of life and use death as your ally. And my last principle that I want to share with you all and how I'm living a kick-ass life is devise. Devise. D-E-V-I-S, capital E. D-E, capital V-I-S, capital E. Devise. The D-E in devise is for desire. Everybody say desire.
Desire.
You must decide what you want. See, 5, 6, 7 years ago, I already had decided that I wanted to create a program that would travel around the colleges, black colleges, or whoever was going to pay me, to go in and have a transformative experience of people's thinking so that they can turn their thoughts into action. V-I-S is for visualize. You must see the end result. I can't tell you how many times I've seen myself doing Let's Talk Live at South Carolina State University already. I'm telling you, I visualize this thing. I can pick the dust off the ground. I can tell you what's going to happen on January 22nd, 2018 right now. You know why? Because I've been doing it since January 22nd, 2008. I've been practicing already in my head. And last but not least, E is for emotion. You have to emotionalize what it is you want. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Because it's your emotions that's going to push you through when you don't feel like doing what it is you're supposed to do. You're going to have to build up the emotional fortitude to push you through to accomplish the goal that it is that you want to accomplish, even when you don't feel like it. Ladies and gentlemen, I just shared with you all my kick-ass life. I shared with you all some principles that I personally use to live a kick-ass life.